Sim Racing number 50, it's Clayton Davies! The run down the back straightaway for Davies. Second spot, Clayton Davies wins round number 3. For Davies, new race leader is that number 50. Davies back to the outside.
Two of the World of Outlaws Thrustmaster Sprint Car Series powered by iRacing as the field comes out. A 4 green flag flies and Pettit. What a start.
Yeah, good jump for him, and it's not a very good jump for your outside pole sitter. Kenny Miller slips into the 3rd position, works back to the inside of Lane Snook, who bounces off the back straightaway wall, and right back to the 2nd spot goes Kenny Miller, the 3rd. He'll have the 2nd spot across the start-finish line now. A challenge for 3rd on the inside, the number 50 car, Clayton Davies, trying to get by the 32 car, Lane Snook, and he will have it down the back straightaway.
Avila didn't get going on that start. Now back to the inside, looking for that transfer position on Snook. Trying to make that inside line work, throws it down to the inside. Snook maintains the outside. It's going to be Avila picking up that position and trying to pick up what he can off of that initial start as they now battle for position number 3 with Kenny Miller.
A good race here from 2nd on back.
They come out of corner number 4, come across the line. Pettit continues to lead with Davies, Miller, and Avila. Your top 4, you're right on board with Sikowski. Chase Sikowski has to come from the back of the field. Has made up a couple of spots, but still needs a few more here transfers in the heat.
Yeah, we saw this a few times last week at Volusia. Guys starting from the very last position, able to make their way into the transfer spot. We saw Evan C. and Blake McJulis both do it at Volusia. Siskowski's going to need a little luck on his side here if he wants to make it happen. Race for 2nd up the road, though. As you can tell, this is quite the battle going on for the 3rd position. For 2nd, I should even say. Clayton Davies has it, but here comes Ryan Avila making his way towards the front. Rolling the inside line, gets by the 23 of Miller, but wants to get to that 2nd spot. That would be a pretty good starting position for tonight's feature.
Once Avila gets rolling, he is able to pick up a couple of positions. After that little bit of a rougher start, he's now battling for position number 3, trying to hold off Miller and trying to get 2nd away from Davies. Up the hill goes Avila. Looking down is Miller as they'll combine this time to the white flag. Tanner Pettit is gone away from this field.
White flag, 1 to go, and Tanner Pettit out to about a 10-car length lead over Clayton Davies, who's got a 2-car length advantage over Ryan Avila. They come through 3 and 4 for the final time, and the 24 of Tanner Pettit, he'll be on the pole looking for his first ever World of Outlaws.
These drivers get a little bit rough throughout 35 laps of this one. Tanner Pettit going to lead this field to green. Alex Bergeron to the outside. Round number 2 from Weedsport is underway. Top 2 get single file, and Bergeron already looks to the inside.
Looks like everybody's going to make it to turn number 1 and 2 cleanly. Down the back straightaway here at the port. Your race leader is Tanner Pettit. He'll lead lap number 1. Bergeron running in the 2nd spot. 3rd spot's Tyler Shell. 4th is Evan C. And across the line, your 5th place car right now is the number 5 of Lane 9.
Rebound from last week as well. Continues to look that inside. He continues to get a little bit racy as the wheel comes by. Down into the corner. Alex Bergeron continues to be stuck to that inside line. Pettit continues to lead around the middle, kind of looking down to that bottom side, but they'll combine this time, complete lap number 3, and it currently stands as the 24 up top.
Mentioned this last week at Volusia with that fresh wingboard. This truck is going to change significantly throughout this 35-lap feature. More than it would is if they didn't touch the track after the final last chance showdown. But with all this extra grip, the line will be moving around considerably almost every single lap with this many cars on the track. So keep an eye on that. Whoever wins this race, it's going to be the guy that follows the racetrack around the best here as far as the lines here. And it looks like Tanner Pettit's got it figured out right now.
Pettit has it figured out, but Bergeron, especially through 3 and 4, gets right up and gets that run, but cannot do anything with Tanner Pettit, your leader. Pettit and Bergeron up top, and then the race for 3rd on back on the bottom as they continue to try to pick up a little bit of ground on your top two. Here comes Bergeron.
Bergeron going to lead on lap number 8, takes the top spot away. Tanner Pettit fights back to the outside. Looks like he's going to have the lead back down the back straight away. So this is where Pettit, he's going to have to try something different here. Bergeron makes the move up the inside. Pettit tries to run the middle there. Does not get the grip quite yet there, but I'll tell you what, that top of the racetrack is going to come in here, but when does it? Maybe about 5 laps or so, we'll start to see these guys move up the racetrack. A little bit of a mistake right there for Bergeron, and Pettit's right back on the rear bumper.
Was about to say Bergeron had 3 and 4 figured out, but he lost a little bit there in 3 and 4, and Pettit tried to get a little more in 1 and 2. Alex Bergeron holds on to lead. Here comes Shell on the outside. What a run he has.
We talked about the top of the racetrack. I said 5 laps, and I was wrong. It was on that exact same lap that I said at the top of the speedway. Looks to be pretty fast right now for the driver of car number 85, the defending World Outlaws champion, trying to get up to the second place position. Looks to the inside, looks to get to the inside, turn number 1, and Shell looks extremely good here early in this one. 12 laps in. Here comes the slider for P2. Can't get there, and Tanner Pettit drives around the outside of it.
Yeah, then it takes that second place spot back on that outside. Shell is going to have to try to regroup and make something happen for that spot just behind them in the battle for position number 5. They continue to go at it. Eiler trying to re-enter the top 5. He'll do so as he battles with Davies for that position. Battles all over this racetrack. Don't want to jinx it, Chase, but we've been 14 laps green so far and fantastic racing throughout the field.
Good stuff at the front of the field here as you look at Clayton Davies battling right there with the number 13 of Aiden Beerline. Looks like possibly the 52 car. James Eames is back there battling as well. That's right outside of the top 5 position. That is for 6th right now. The number 50 car, Nick Davies, is in 6th. The next car up the road is the number 5 of Brayton Island to try and crack into the top 5 for those drivers.
They continue to race hard for those positions. Middle of the pack, you see Edens in that purple number 52 to the outside. Avila trying to pick up a couple of spots as well. He's been on that outside cushion trying to make it happen on that second groove up there. The 52 might have missed the mark a little bit. Avila looks to the inside as Edens tries to hold on to what is position number 7 as they continue to go wheel to wheel.
Good stuff here, middle of the top 10 as James Edens looks to the outside, trying to get by the 49 car, Brian Avila. Now Avila, he rolls the bottom real nice right there, gets by Edens for a moment, can't do it. We've got a battle for the lead brewing at the front of the field as Tanner Pettit has reeled back in. Alex Bergeron was up alongside of him down the backstretch the last time. It looks like Pettit has made his mark on this side of the track right here, Tim. Slides it in all the way up to the wall and gets right up to the left or the right rear tire of Alex Bergeron.
He is definitely better in 1 and 2 than he is in 3 and 4. If he can hold his own like he can right here, Tanner Pettit may have something for the lead as Bergeron now goes to the outside through 1 and 2. He begins to search a little bit on the other end of the racetrack. Oh, by the way, here comes Tyler Shell. Shell a part of this one. We have a 3-way dance for the lead. It's Bergeron leading with 15 to go.
To get together, turn number 1, Pettit gave him the right rear, bounced off the left front of Alex Bergeron. Bergeron crosses back underneath him down the back straightaway. Good stuff here at the front of the field. Now Shell gets up alongside of Pettit down the front straightaway. 3-car battle, they nearly get together for the second spot. Close call between Shell and Pettit for P2. Great stuff here as the top 3 are battling hard for the race win.
Tanner Pettit trying to take it on the outside. And Pettit, Bergeron, your leader to the inside. And Shell looking to make something happen from position number 3. Oh, by the way, you look to the bottom side. There's a battle for position 6, 7 on back outside the top 5. There is battles throughout this field. And up to the top shelf again goes Tanner Pettit, looking to take away the lead from Alex Bergeron.
3 different lines being used in 1 and 2 by the top 3 drivers. Bergeron likes his car right down by the inside wall. Then you got Pettit throwing a slider on himself, gets up to the wall, and then behind them, it is Shell rolling the middle of the speedway. We've got less than 10 laps to go already. This feature has gone by in the blink of an eye. Only 5 minutes into this thing, and we are closing in on less than 10 laps to go. 9 to go for Alex Bergeron, looking for that first ever Weedsport victory.
But we got some really close racing throughout the pack, though. This one is not over. Where did Brayden Eiler come from? Eiler in the 5 is up here battling for the lead as well. He's got Tyler Shell just ahead of him. Tanner Pettit trying everything that he can to make a move on Alex Bergeron. You look back from car number 12. There goes Pettit up the hill one more time. Bergeron stuck to the inside.
And Ray Nyler, I didn't see him coming. You might have said it there, Tim. He might be one of the best cars on the racetrack right now. He was way behind the top three and reeled them in quickly. At one point in time, I looked and he was 2/10 faster than the top position of Alex Bergeron. As they come into turns 3 and 4, this time by Tanner Pettit. To the middle of the racetrack, tries to get to the right rear of Alex Bergeron. One car length separates him down the front straightaway. 5 laps to go from Weedsport, and Tanner Pettit is trying to get that first ever World of Outlaws Thrustmaster win.
And Shell and Eiler in behind, battling for that spot. It seemed like when Eiler got to Shell, he kind of just couldn't get by and still can't get by for position number 3. So 2 really good battles here in the top 5 as Tanner Pettit tries to make something happen. He's flirting with that outside wall on some of these laps as he tries to throw it into the corner to make up that ground that he needs to on Bergeron. As they continue to race down the back straightaway, they'll come by this time to 2-0.
It looks like Pettit's going to need some kind of mistake out of the 3-time World of Outlaws champion if he wants to try and take down this win. He's ran a perfect race, but Bergeron is not making any mistakes, allowing the 24 car of Pettit to get up alongside him or make any kind of bonsai move here as they come to the white flag this time by Alex Bergeron. To the white flag, 1 to go here at Weedsport.
Alex Bergeron, what a performance here at Weedsport down the back straightaway for the final time, looking to come up with his first win at this racetrack, and it will be picture perfect. Alex Bergeron picks up the win, his second of